So this is us cooking. I'm in my really surprisingly good kitchen for a tiny little one-bedroom place. And here's the boy cutting stuff up. And here's my cutting up stuff over here. And we each have half a thing of Tasty Jack chicken flavor. What we're making is lemon, mint, and asparagus risotto. But we're halving all of the stuff because there's only 2 of us and not like 10 of us. So hopefully it'll work out. I've just been crying from cutting onion. So ingredients we have, the most important ones are like asparagus. It's just like a handful of asparagus cut up into little bits, and then the ends are kept long, like that. We have an onion cut up finely. We have mint, which I'm going to chop up finely. We have arborio rice. We have olive oil, extra virgin. We have wine for a little bit of cooking wine for cooking with and drinking. Okay, so stock. You're meant to have like vegetable or chicken stock, but we got beef stock just because I'm an idiot. We have butter. We have celery, like 3 sticks of celery cut up. We have parmesan to go into the risotto. That's the boy rinding some lemon. So you want the rind of a lemon and then the juice of a lemon put into a separate container. We have everything chopped very nicely. Alright, we have the stock, which is simmering. We've got a big pan for everything else. You want a tablespoon of butter in there and 2 tablespoons of oil. Alright. Alright, now we want to add the onion and the celery. And you want to keep this on a low heat just to soften it all up. And you cook these for about 15 minutes. And it's softened up quite a lot, but it hasn't lost its colour. So that's what you want. Now what I have to do is add the rice. It should sizzle. And I want to add about 150 ml of the wine. And then we got to turn up the heat and quickly make it dissolve. So the wine's pretty much all dissolved, which is good. Once you've turned the heat down, add the stock a little bit at a time, and then stir it through, make sure it all dissolves, and then add another little bit of stock, and keep doing that for about 15 minutes again. That took a bit longer just because I'm on an electric stove. The rice is now al dente, as I read in the recipe just then. And now what I have to do is add half of the remaining stock, which is actually quite a lot, which I don't think I'll need. So I'm just going to put in a bit. So I'm going to pour in a fair amount of my stock there. And I'm going to add my asparagus right now. And I'm going to turn up the heat so that it starts to boil. And then once it starts to boil, I have to keep it going until all the stock is absorbed or evaporated, and then turn down the heat and keep adding stock. that stock is absorbed / evaporated, and I have to turn down the heat and add a little bit of stock by a little bit. So just a little at a time, and mix it in and let it evaporate and absorb. So all of that is absorbed / evaporated, and the rice is nice to eat. So I'm going to turn off the heat, and notice how I didn't use all of the stock, which doesn't matter. Now we're going to add cheese and lemon juice and the lemon rind and the mint. Add all of those in and mix it all around so that the cheese all melts. Ooh, and I need butter too. Stop filming my bum. Butter. Make sure that all melts in. Stir the mint all the way through.